Coach Wint has a new challenge on his hand as he's going to take over the UL-Monroe Warhawks, and his debut as the head coach is going to come against the Mississippi State Bulldogs. We had a fantastic game against them during his time at UMass as the offensive coordinator. Go check that out on the channel. However, now he has a new challenge on his hands, and we have a surprising result as starting quarterback. I was expecting to start Tyler Thorne. However, after practice, he ended up not beating out Don Baumhauer, junior quarterback. He ends up having a little bit of a higher ceiling, and he also played so much better out there on the field. And the kick's away. We're about to take over. Our first time as a head coach. We got these cowbells ringing in our ears. It's going to be J.J. Harrell on the return, and he probably should have taken a knee. That's Coach Wint, first game, and as you can see, Bennett Galloway's our star player at halfback. We're going to lean on him. He's got some speed. He's got some power. He's going to be a good back. As I stated, Baumhauer winning this starting job was certainly not what I expected, as we are going to go to the ground to Galloway to open up, and that's a good gain. Going right back to the ground game. We're going back to Galloway, and he's going to find some space up the middle. It's 3rd and 1. Those cowbells are ringing in our ear here as we come up to the line, and I think we're going to go right back to Galloway, as he's not going to get there. Man, our O-line missed that block bad. Taking a look at our impact players, it's going to be Leonard Harris at corner and Bennett Galloway at halfback. All right, they got us spread out here. They're going to go to their ground game, and they're going to find a couple yards, but that's a good tackle by a middle linebacker there. I'm going to admit I don't know all these guys' names, so that's going to be the thing here. I'm going to be flashing names up throughout this game just so that way I can get comfortable with who they are, as we're going to not stop them. They get the first down there. Going to go to the ground game here. We had that tackle. Man, they break that one off too. Are you kidding me? We got to wrap up better. 2nd and 3. They're going to motion a little bit here. I'm guessing they're going to the ground game, and that's exactly what they do. They have space up the middle. That was a nice tackle by number 18. Sorry, controller died there, guys. So we're going to start at the beginning of this play. That's a nice tackle by Hicks. Mississippi State's moved the ball down the field pretty quickly here. Like I said, first time as a head coach here. They're going to get right up the middle. Hicks misses that tackle. Denbrow. No, who was that? To be honest with you, I can't remember. I'm still learning these guys. Like I said, I'll flash the name up here so that way we can get more comfortable with the guys. 1st and goal here, pop pass. I already know what's coming. Can we get out wide and defend it? We make him cut it, and that is going to work. O'Malley comes over along with Blades. 2nd and goal. They're going right back to this. Again, man, we're just going to run out wide, and we're going to stuff it up. 3rd and goal. They're probably going to actually have to pass here. So let's see if we can get a little pressure with Washington. We cannot. That's not good coverage. I thought we had him with Hicks. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They're going to take the early lead here today. Taking back over here, 2nd possession now. We're going to throw it quick. And see, that's what I like about Baumhauer. He has a quick arm, quick release, I should say, actually, and it's Baumhauer. I'm still getting used to these guys. Looking to pass here, going underneath. We got our number 2 tight end here. That's Hendricks. He picks up a couple. We'll take that. I'll definitely admit we won't be able to run the ball as much as we did with Quincy Kongbo at UMass. We're going to have to be smart here. Up the middle is Galloway picking up a good gain. 3rd down and 3 here for Baumhauer. Let's see how he can respond. We're going to throw the bubble. We got it. Gross is going to get the reception, make a guy miss, and get inside of the 40. What a play. He is a real-life player, so he's one of the guys we won't be able to edit and improve if he becomes an All-American. However, our top receiver on the outside, Basley's a fake guy. So if he goes off, we'd be able to edit him up, but I'm not going to force the ball anywhere as we go on the ground to Galloway. 2nd down and 8, going back to the ground game. It's Galloway. Galloway's going to get out wide. Oh, I thought we could make him miss. Either way, it's 1st down. We're moving the ball well here. Playing offense is not going to be an issue in this series. It's all about whether we can do anything on defense. Is Galloway's stuff. For the first time in this series, Lester Iverson's going to come up. He's one of the guys we recruited out of the transfer portal. We're going to give him a carry. He has a pretty high ceiling as he makes a man miss. 3rd and 1, that's a 9-yard gain. I really like what we've seen out of him there as we're going to go to play action, look to pass. Oh, no, there's nothing open. I should have thrown it away. Made this kick harder than it needed to be. And I don't know how good our kicker is as it's up. And we hit it. I know he doesn't have the strongest legs, so that's something we have to watch. Kicked the ball out of bounds there, so now Mississippi State's going to take over an excellent field position. They're going to go back to their ground game, which worked really well in the first drive there as Washington and Hicks combined to make the tackle. That's going to end your first quarter, though. It's 7-3. We're still in this game. We're playing okay so far. We've actually been arguably a little bit better on offense. Granted, we've had 2 drives to their 1, so I may eventually try to use our linebacker, but I like to use the D-line when I'm on defense because I don't want to impact the game too much. And I feel like although you can impact it a lot on D-line, A linebacker can take away so much space as we force a throwaway there. And although I know that the goal is to make everybody look good, I also want ratings to matter and our guys to matter as they're looking to pass. That's going to be dropped. It's knocked out. Nice play there. Going back to the ground game right off. Galloway couldn't make a miss. That was solid. Staying in the pistol here. Baumhauer's looking to pass. That's risky. Yeah, that's pick. That's on me. I should have not thrown that. Baumhauer does make the tackle, though, so now Mississippi State set up in good field position. We really shot ourselves in the foot there. That's a big mistake. That's exactly what you can't do against a team like Mississippi State, as their quarterback pulls it, actually. I did not expect that. We do come over and make the tackle with Hicks. Looking to pass here. They're going right back to their ground game again, and we get him down. I can't remember their names. We'll flash them. It's as we're playing here, just because, like I said, I'm still trying to get used to it. I got to do better about studying the team prior to calling it. It looks like they're going to run a little bit of motion. Parsons still going to hand it off, and that one's bottled up, man. He had nowhere to go. Parson looking to pass. We're sending pressure. He gets it out. That's a touchdown. Darn it, man. I should have played coverage. Oh, well, it is what it is. We are down 2 scores now. Taking over here. We're going to pull it. We got running a triple option, and that play was read perfectly, man. Mississippi State defended that well. Truthfully, I don't think they could have defended that any better than they did. As we're going to take a sack. I wanted to... Dang it, man. We're backed up here. It's 3rd and 19. Just no safety. That's all. We barely get that pass away. Holy cow. This is going to be a good return here, and Mississippi State's going to be down to the 20. That's pretty rough here, man. Things could get out of hand against the SEC opponent here as they're going to pass. That's Parson finding his receiver, 1st down and goal. They're at the 5 here. They're looking to go to their ground game again. That's going to be bottled up. We made the tackle. That's all I care. Looks like they're back up running backs in the game for Davis. As that's going to be bottled up. That's Darasaw making the play. They're going to have to pass here. 3rd and goal. They're going to throw it quick, and we pick it off. That's going to be our top corner. Or no, why did Blades go out of the end zone? I'm literally trying to stand still. A great play by Travis Blades. Ends up being a little wonky as now we're back way the heck up when I did not want to do that with him. Galloway is going to get a carry and gain 1. Problem is that decision really changes everything as we're going to go to the ground game. That's Galloway. Galloway finds some space. That's going to be a nice run right there by Bennett Galloway. And I think we're going to keep feeding him here. We got 4 minutes before halftime. Galloway's going to get the edge. There we go. Bennett Galloway makes a man miss. He's all the way out to the 45-yard line. What a run. He's going to get a breather, and Lester Iverson's going to come into the game. We're going to toss it out there to him. Oh, we spun. It didn't work. There's a flag. It's holding. I knew it all along. Honestly, if I was them, I might have considered declining it, but it's 1st and 20, and we're going to go back to Lester Galloway. Lester Galloway can't get away from him. We got to be smart, though. We're getting closer to halftime as we're going to pass with Baumhauer. We got time. Oh, we had him wide open, man. 3rd down and 17 here for Baumhauer. We might have him. We might. Oh, he can't hold on through contact. Harrell. 1st and 10. They're going to Parsons on the read option. That's a solid, tiny gain for them. So on defense, this year we're running our playbook as we get started with a new team. In the future, it'll be our coordinators' playbook that we run. So I'll have to run whoever I hire. But this year, 1st year with the team, 1st coordinator, he's going to have to deal with what we have. But if we have to hire a new coordinator, I'm running his playbook because that's going to be, oh, I thought we could have picked that off with Blades. Looking to pass here. That's Parson, and they get it in there to Creed Whittemore. He was a hometown kid here in Gainesville, Florida that ended up going out to Mississippi State and decommitting for Billy Napier and the Gators, which honestly, looking back, I don't blame him as they go right back to him. It's another nice gain. They're in field goal range now. Man coverage clearly isn't working. I should know better. They're better than us. We're going to go to a little bit of zone here and see if that'll help us out. We get no pressure, and that's a quick one out there. And another 1st down, man. Parsons done a fantastic job moving Mississippi State down the field here. They're going to be careful with the clock, try to run it out a little bit as they go underneath, and again, they pick up a good gain. 2nd and inches here. They're going to pass. They called a timeout. There's 45 seconds left. We sent a little pressure at him, but we can't stop him. Parsons is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Somehow my controller died again. Either way, this one ain't going so well. We've got 38 seconds before halftime, so we're going to try to make some plays here. We got J.J. Harrell underneath. That's going to be a solid one all the way out. Wow, that's now to the 45. Let's rush. Actually, let's call a timeout. Trying to be smart here, get down the field. Let's go underneath. We got an open receiver. That's Harrell dropping it. Come on, man. 29 seconds just trying to get in the field goal range. That's a risky throw. 3rd down and 10 here. We're going to go underneath to Harrell. He might not get the first down, though. Dang, man. However, we're setting ourselves up basically for a Hail Mary try. We're going to snap it with 1 second left and take a deep shot. Let's see if Baumhauer can get it there, and we can win over the top with Gross. And he comes down with it. Touchdown. What a play by the UL-Monroe Warhawks. That's how you execute the end of a half, man. That's a touchdown by Gross on a Hail Mary by Baumhauer. What a play by this team. I'm still learning these guys' names. I'm sorry for all the stuttering here. But that's Caleb Gross, the sophomore receiver, getting into the end zone there. What a play, man. That's incredible. I am so happy I decided to throw that up. I almost punted it just to be safe. So that is going to make your halftime score 21-10. It's not a close game. We're still probably going to lose, but that throw there kept us in it. And honestly, we're competing pretty well against an SEC opponent. That makes me feel pretty confident about what we can do in the Sun Belt. We'll see, though. These games have a way of humbling you at times. You might come play up and then play down the competition. We're just not sure how this team's going to go, but it's a good first half for this team. Kicks away here, though, to open up the second half. Not a great one, to be honest with you. We're lucky that that didn't go out of bounds. That was a bad return. Opening up on defense is going to be difficult. We really do need to stop Parson here, as he's going to go back to the ground game. That's Davis with all sorts of space, and that's going to be Blades making the tackle. Seth Davis has been really good, and I wouldn't be shocked if they keep going to him. He has like 80 yards so far already in this game as they go, and they pull it and run an RPO. That's going to be Holmes missing the tackle. Are you kidding me? We get him out of bounds, but that's a big gain. Thought we had him there as they go back to Seth Davis. That's O'Malley making the tackle. That's what we need. 2nd and 8, Washington. Oh, I thought we had, we missed him with Hicks. That's on me. That's a user error. To be honest, that's why I try not to click on to people, because I tend to screw it up when I do. So, you know, just trying to be better here. I haven't played a lot of defense in this game, honestly. I have a little bit of a franchise or dynasty on my own, but unfortunately I've really been only able to play this game for content most of the time, just because I have a daughter and she keeps me pretty busy, and you know, things that you didn't have to worry about when the game used to come out 10 years ago. O'Malley had the nice tackle on that play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5, which is pretty manageable for this defense. We might actually be able to get a stop. They go play action. Oh, I thought we had him there. That was a nice throw. I'm not sure who number 15 is. I'll flash his name, but he had pretty good coverage. He just kind of outran him for some reason, leaving him open. So they go to Parson on the read option, and that's a touchdown. Mississippi State's going to go up 28-10. I love the stripes in the crowd, man. That's really cool. They did a good job with this. Little details like that in the game. We're definitely struggling. You can tell the SEC opponent's much better than us. Like, look at that coverage. However, we fit it in there to Caleb Gross. 1st down out to the 41. So far, Caleb Gross has definitely been our best receiver, and we're going to go back to him again, but we can't get the pass out in time. 3-down linemen, I feel pretty good about running it here. We just can't get the block, and they blow us up. 3rd and 14 here, looking to pass, and I shouldn't have run play action. I tried to cancel it, but it wouldn't let me. All right, Mississippi State, really good field position again. They're going to go play action. Parson, and Creed Whittemore burned us. Touchdown. Dang it, man. Mississippi State, one play, extends their lead up further. Taking over here, down big now. This is kind of how I expected this game to go, is trying, man. Poor Galloway's getting stuffed. We're in a pretty tough spot here as we're looking to pass. We got our tight end open. It's the first time we've talked about him, I think. Wiley, his name. His last name's actually Perez. I flashed it up on the screen, but I need to correct myself. I hate messing up names as we miss a tackle there. Are you kidding me? That's going to be back-to-back one-play touchdown drives from Mississippi State. We're getting blown out here today. Woodard completely whiffed there. He didn't even tackle. Like, I don't know what we're doing here today. Looking to pass with Baumhauer. They sent pressure, and we threw right into that. Great decision. Harrell got that one 1st down. We're looking to keep passing here. I think it's the way we can attack them, is that's going to be a bad throw to Gross. Going to the ground game. Man, how do we do anything? I had to spin to even get back to the line of gain there. We're in a tough spot here with this team right now. We got him. We can't even get the pass off. We had that. And I would love to go for this and try to stay in the game more, but I'd rather not get blown out 70-0. So let's be smart and punt some of these away. It touched him. Oh. Hopefully we can keep them from scoring in one play here as they're going to go back to their ground game, and that's Davis making a guy. What is this, dude? Nice run. At least we finally ended their streak of one play touchdown drives. So back to the ground game. That's going to be Davis again, finding some space, and Hicks will make the tackle. We need our middle linebacker, O'Malley, to step up there and fill his gaps and make some plays here. 2nd and 1 going back to Davis, right? Nope, play action, and O'Malley got in there, but it didn't matter. Parson got the pass away in time. And I really want to keep calling him Chandler just because Chandler Parsons, who played in the NBA, but his name's Chris Parson, so keep messing that up. As that Parson throws it quick, and that's going to be a tackle made. That's going to end your 3rd quarter. That was an ugly one. Mississippi State really pulled away here. It's 42-10 now, just trying to close this one out. You know, they spread the ball around really quite a bit as Cook, who's a freshman, ended up having the big day against us, number 2. He's been awesome. I thought it'd be Creed Whittemore, but, you know, it wasn't. He's played well. I got to give a ton of credit to Cook out there. He's cooked us, man. As Parsons going to be in the gun. And I imagine they're going to go to Davis on the ground here. Nope, maybe it's Whittemore on the little jet sweep, and it is. How do we not make that tackle? The guy just looked at him. Come on now. 1st and goal here. They're at about the 5-yard line. They're going to go to Davis on the ground. That's Cabrera, I think his name is, making the tackle. I was wrong. It's Carreras, his name, as they come out. And they're probably going to pound it here with Davis, if I had to guess. And that's an RPO, and that's blown up. Creed Whittemore had nowhere to go. They're going to spread us out here. And they're going to pass, trying to get more points, and that's going to be an easy touchdown to Whittemore. We can't cover these guys. Mississippi State extends their lead up further. This is the final drive for our starters here. We're going to go to Basley out there, and that's actually a really nice route. 1st down. We're looking to pass here. We might have him down the field there. That's a nice throw, and he drops it. Come on, man. 3rd down and 9 here. We got Basley. That's just a horrible throw. 4th and 9, and we're going for this one. I'm tired of letting them do whatever they want. We got the Texas route there. Nice throw in there to Galloway. 1st down, we're out to the 50. The thing was, I didn't want to be aggressive and get blown out early and just constantly go for it. Even though I knew that that wouldn't help us win the game, it just didn't make sense when we're backed up. But this is the final drive with our offense, so I do want to get a little bit more comfortable with these guys. This was always going to be a tough game as Baumhauer can't get that one away. We're going for this regardless. 3rd and 5 underneath quick. Harrell can't hold on there. Might seem crazy to you, but I'm throwing the RPO bubble. This play worked so well for us at UMass. It doesn't work here, though, without Keyshawn Brown. And now the rest of the way, you're going to see backups out there. I'm not going to know some of these guys. Darisaw remains. He's the number 2 D tackle, so I'm okay with him getting more reps. Plus, he's a young guy who needs to try to develop at a low overall. Looks like they're going to go to Cook here. Nope, I was wrong. Play action. That's a sack. Nice play. I'll drop his name up. I don't know who it was. 3rd down and 11. It'd be nice if our backups actually got a stop. I just don't think it's going to happen here. As they go to the speed option, and we actually get the stop. What a play. All right, Thorne's in the game here. We're going to pull it with him and get blown up. Let's see if Thorne can do anything, lead some magic here. So he's going to get on the move and step up. He can run now. That's his strength. That's why I wanted to start him, as he gets a 1st down there. Unfortunately, I just couldn't, man. He wasn't as good in practice. As we go underneath, that's going to be Harrell making the big reception out to the 40. We're moving the ball well here. In practice, man, I played like for an hour, and it was like very transparent. Transparent's not the word I meant. It was very obvious. Like, it was just how bad Thorne was, like, in the middle of portion of the field at medium accuracy. However, he threw that one pretty well. That's where Baumhauer, though, like, he's like almost 10 overalls better at medium accuracy, and everything else is similar. As we go to Iverson on the ground, that one goes nowhere. It was obvious, though, that Baumhauer ended up, you know, deserving to be the starter, but it's still tough when you have a guy like this on the bench, and I probably should have got Thorne out there in some packages, especially in a big game like this as we're looking to pass. I think we got him. Oh, that's the issue right there. He just whiffs on them type of throws. We are going to settle for 3, though. I want this score to be more respectable if I can. Oh, I just missed this kick. Are you kidding me? I was so good at UMass, and I rushed this one. Take your time kicking. Don't do that. Man, that was a bad kick. I know better. I rushed the kick. I didn't take my time. As they're going to go on the ground, that's Davis. Come on now, don't allow him to score. At least we got him down. Coming out of the 2-minute timeout, as I don't know why the NCAA doesn't want him to call it warning. They specified. I heard it on all the broadcasts. It's weird to me as they're going to go to Creed Whittemore, and Whittemore's bottled up. I just don't see what's important about calling it a timeout instead of a warning. It's the same darn thing, man. They're going to drain the clock here, though. We got a couple plays left. I just don't want to allow them to score. They're going to go back to Davis on the ground. And oh, no. Davis has all sorts of space. He goes down. That's another big play. We always knew this was going to be a tough game as they go back to the ground game, and that one's bottled up. He had nowhere to go. That should be your last play of the game. And it was. This was always going to be a tough game. We ended up losing this one 49-10. I didn't think we'd be able to come in here and win. We competed, though, in the first half. Overall, though, the SEC talent took over the second half of this game. Kind of what you'd expect to have happen. Chris Parson was awesome. He hit 88% of his passes. He had 7 touchdowns. That's ludicrous. I didn't even keep track of that in this game. He threw every touchdown, I think, in this game. He might have run for 1, actually. So I think he had 6 passing, 1 rushing. This definitely wasn't that close. We had a decent day, though. Almost 300 yards. I'll take it. First game with a new team, and honestly, we were overmatched in this one. We were able to control the ball, which was my goal. Unfortunately, it just didn't matter as Baumhauer had a pretty good day. I'll take it. Less than 200 yards passing kind of sucks. A touchdown and a pick. Tyler Thorne showed a little bit, but you've seen the accuracy issues there on his last pass. That's why he's not our full-time starter. Galloway was bottled up, but I mean, what do you expect in this situation? Thorne did pretty good in the ground. Iverson had some carries. Our top receiver today was J.J. Harrell. He balled out a little bit, but honestly, nothing to be proud of. It was Caleb Gross that had a big play and a touchdown. He had a good day. We'll take that. And, you know, I really thought that we'd be able to maybe get some more points in this one after the first half, but, you know, things just didn't go our way. We had 2 TFLs for Hawkins. That's good. I don't think we ended up getting maybe 1 sack in this game. Yeah, it was Christopher Robinson, the corner, who had a sack. We had a pick for Travis Blades. Still don't know why he went out of the end zone. Taking a look at Chris Parson from Mississippi State. He had a fantastic day. He had 5 passing touchdowns and a pick. On the ground, he added 2 more. Seth Davis was awesome against us, 171 yards. He didn't get any touchdowns, but he was really good. It was Larry Cook who kept cooking us, man. Redshirt freshman. He's somebody that we're going to have to watch out for in the long haul of this franchise or dynasty, because he could be in one of our draft classes for our Buccaneers franchise that'll be coming out soon. As Creed Whittemore also had a pretty good day. He only threw it to 4 different guys, and it didn't matter. We couldn't stop them. I mean, they are the better team, like I said. They're an SEC opponent, so I'm not surprised that we didn't play well against them. 7 TFLs for Travion Williams is incredible, man. He blew up our run game. Sack and a half for Shepard and Williams. Couple more half sacks in there, and the pick went to Bryce Pollock, the senior corner. Taking a look at recruiting, our deal breaker really screwed us here. It dropped all the way to a seed, losing to Mississippi State. Don't understand how 1 loss to an SEC opponent hurts us that bad. We're definitely going to have to play better, you know, the rest of the way. As we're looking at these recruits, every one of them that has us locked out's locked out for that reason. Now, it's risky to keep them on the board. I don't know how good we're going to be, but I think in the Sun Belt we'll be able to compete. So I'm going to leave them on the board in hopes that we'll be able to jump back in these battles. Either way, next week's going to be a pretty big matchup. We get to return to Amherst, Massachusetts to take on our former team, the UMass Minutemen. I didn't really want to leave these guys, I'll be honest with you, but it was the right decision, and I didn't want to play them first. So I wanted to have a little bit of a breather in between taking them on. They're a better team, and I don't know if we're going to be able to beat them. I know they're awesome. And Quincy Kongbo is a really good quarterback. They have Demarion Albrecht. They did lose Jackson Paradis, who transferred away to Nevada. He wouldn't consider coming here. I get it. He wasn't going to be the starter, and that was his goal. You know, this is definitely going to be a tough matchup, and I think we could lose. However, UMass did drop their week 1 game, so they're currently sitting at 0-1. Hopefully, we can go out there and maybe defeat the Minutemen and improve our record up to 1-1 and get back in on some of these recruiting battles. Either way, I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy the ride with ULM, and we'll be back to get this dynasty really rolling soon. I'm out.